So given question is asked in GATE CSE 2008. They have given a SUI program and asked what will be the output of the program. So here they have used a macro which is actually swapping two elements. Okay, so here what a macro does, when execution of code is done, before that, because here hash symbol is used and hash represent preprocessor directive, which means whenever the code will be executed, before this every statement that is written with hash starting symbol, it will be processed first. So whenever this condition is checked, so wherever in our program this swap 1 is written, so it will replaced by its definition which is written over here. Okay, so let us start our program. Here there is a variable num1 which has value 5, and there is a value num2 which is having value 4. Okay, and there is a temp variable. So what they are trying to do in this define swap 1, they are trying to swap the values of this a and b. Okay, so here if num1 is less than num2, so what is the value of num1? That is 5. What is the value of num2? That is 4. Is num1 is less than num2? 5 is less than 4? No, condition false. Okay, so we will check here again. Num1 is less than num2, 5 is less than 4? No, this condition also false. So here we will check condition this. 5 is greater or equal to 4? Yes, of course 5 is greater than 4. So we will do operate or execute this code. So here in swap 3, what they are trying to do is they are passing the address of num1 and num2. So address of num1 goes here and num2 goes here. Because it is passed by address. Okay, so what will happen here, this a will receive the address of num1 and b will receive address of num2. Okay, and here when we are doing swapping, so these actual values will be swapped. Okay, so after this swapping, this num1 will contain 4 and this num2 will contain 5. Okay, let me explain with pictorial representation. Suppose this is your num1 and this is your num2. Okay, and here when this swap3 function is called, suppose this is your a and this is your b. Okay, so this is your num1 and this is your num2, this is a and this is b. Suppose n1 has address 1k and this n2 has address 2k. Okay, so here n1 is num1 and n2 is num2. Okay, so what they have done is in swap 3 they pass the address of num1. So here this a will receive what? Address of num1, that is 1k, and b will receive the address of this num2, that is 2k. Okay, so here in temp there is a variable temp. Okay, and here in temp they have stored the value of pointer a. So what is the value a? That is 1k. When we reach here 1k, what is the, because of this pointer, what is the value inside it? 5. Okay, Initially this num1 and num2 has value 5 and 4, so here we got the value 5, so 5 will be stored here. Now in pointer of A we have stored the value of pointer of B, so here what is the value inside A? That is 1k, and because of pointer we will go inside, so what is the value? That is 5. Okay, so here what we will store? Pointer of B, so what is the value of B inside? That is 2k, and because of pointer we will go here, so 4 will be stored here. Now in B pointer we have stored temp, so here value of temp will be stored, so what is the value of temp? That is 5, so 5 will be stored here. Now printf num1 and num2, so value of num1 and num2 will be printed, so what is the value of num1? That is 4, and what is the value of num2? That is 5, so 4 and 5 will be printed, so our correct option is option C. I hope you got the answer. Thank you.